Hi everyone, welcome to Res Roots. So today we have Emmanuel.
Hi.
We have Jerry.
Hi.
And we have Cece.
Hi.
Yes, so this is going to be a podcast about MIT. So we're just going to dive right in. So can you guys tell me, what is MIT?
I don't know.
Okay. To that, Emmanuel has never gone. He's a first year student, so he's never been to MIT. So this is all new to him too. So yeah, Jerry, Cece, it's all up to you guys.
Okay. MIT is our IBC's student body's Ministry Immersion Trip. That's what the whole acronym stands for. And yeah, that's what it is. That's what it stands for. Do you want me to explain like what we do?
Not yet. Let's just hold on.
Okay.
Let's hold
But
on.
yeah, that's what that is.
Nice. Jerry.
Same question, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Our mission immersion trip in the spring. I don't know if I should dive in, but I'll let you. Yeah, same, CC.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, MIT is just a time for students to go out to different reservations. And now we can answer the question of why do we do it and what do we do?
Why we do it? So, we've learned, starting from a freshman to a senior or any type of upperclassman, we've learned to do ministry in some type of way, whatever way that's like best, like what we feel called to. So MIT is taking those things that we've learned in classes. Things involve like serve day, so like practicing servanthood and applying it, and taking all of that and applying it to one big trip, which is MIT.
Nice. Do you have a different answer to that, Jerry?
No, because it's basically what we do, preparing us with us serving together and our fundraising together. Because we should be doing that, and I get it that it may be new for some people. Some may have experience in that area, but yeah. What was the question again? Why?
Why
Oh,
and what we do.
Oh, yes. I had something in my head. Sorry. I think it'll come back to me.
It's alright, no worries. Okay, Emmanuel, after hearing all that,
Okay.
what do you feel?
I feel excited and nervous at the same time.
It's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Very reasonable.
Yeah, like knowing MIT is coming up now, especially with the fact like 2.5 weeks ago, I realized it was 3 weeks ago, and trying to prepare for it. Now I'm just like, oh crap, it's here.
Yes, because we're leaving this Friday at 4 a.m., guys.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
That really says it all.
You can see the excitement.
Yeah, MIT is crazy.
I just think it's because we're tired, to be honest. Because it does come up at you like that. It's just like, oh,
here.
especially when you're planning it. It's just like, and like you feel like you're gonna forget things. But to like expand off like what we do, right? Why and what we do. So like we're going to serve we're going to come alongside other native ministries that are already existing. We don't go somewhere to start something and like just leave it for after a week. No, we go alongside existing ministries, help them with what needs to be done, whether that's work projects, filling in for them. Maybe they need a break from whatever they're doing. And hopefully that in turn, after several MITs or after this one, you have an idea of like what you do afterward, like after IBC too, I think is another thing to take into mind.
Yeah, I think MIT really provides like a lot of opportunities I mean, not only for like the students, but I think that's a big thing about MIT is that the churches or the ministries we go to, we do things that aren't going to make them dependent upon us, like going to them every year. So I find that very cool. Self-sufficiency for them, and yeah, it's very different from what natives usually do. In the white van season, it comes and we rely on it. But yeah, kind of changing that pattern. Yeah. So, Emmanuel, I don't think you can really answer this question yet.
Okay.
But maybe you can hope something to happen.
Okay.
But we're going to talk about like highlights or challenges you guys have experienced from a previous MIT. Yeah, it's a while ago because you guys have been here for 5 years. Yeah, 5 years each, and that's a long time. A lot of MITs.
Wow.
I know. It's impressive.
Mm.
So, yeah, whenever you guys can think of a highlight or a challenge.
Okay.
But while you guys think about that, I can go ahead and go. So, I think a highlight I had was from last MIT. It was the first time I had In-N-Out. And it was in Phoenix. And yeah, I don't know why that was such a highlight for me. Because everyone was like really hyping it up. And I was like, I am so ready to try these burgers. And it was the best burger I've ever had. But, so we have this guy on staff. His name is Josh Manning. He's a dean of men. And we went on a trip a few weeks ago. Like a group of the students went down for a conference. And man, he let loose. We had it for like breakfast, lunch, dinner. They had it again at like 10 p.m. And I'm like, this is just too much. I tapped out like the first day because like I can't eat this. So it's kind of on a pause right now. I don't want to eat it again. And it was really good. Yeah, and when we went down to Phoenix, it was also being able to help UIM. I think it was just cool to clean up their yard that we were it was like a building in the middle of the city, but it had a green backyard with all these nice grapefruit and orange trees. No, lemon trees. It was just really nice. And we had to clean it, and it was really cool to serve them that way. I broke a huge stick. That was also a highlight because I was really determined. And yeah, these are very small. I'm sure Jerry and Cece will have different highlights, but yeah, those are mine. So it's nothing much, but it's mine. Oh, bless you.
Thank you. I was just going to say, I remember after that conference in the down dorms, I don't know how many guys brought back like In-N-Out bags, and it was like full of French fries and everything. It was just sitting there for days.
In-N-Out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys have anything?
Jerry, if you have something, you can just go.
Well, I think I have one, but I'm like, I want to think of something else, you know? I'm like, because that was not both, but oh, well, I'll just go with the recent. It was last year. So, maybe it can be a highlight and a challenge, but it was more of a highlight. So we were in Phoenix last year for our MIT, and we did, I know the first two groups, I think it was first 2 or 3, we were with the refugees, and this was the second group, Ukraine, or was it Afghanistan?
It might have been Afghanistan, I think.
So, I can't remember if this was the first or the second day. I think we only went there one day, actually, right? Yeah, so it was actually that day. And so I'm not a fond of kids, but I have experience with kids. I have done, I have worked with toddlers or just infants in like a daycare center, kind of. Basically my high school years. Yeah, it was a course, kind of, but there's a story behind it too, but or just helping out with VBS here and there whenever I can. But so a highlight was that I guess God broke me down last year. It was hard. Well, it all started, I was like, you should go play with the kids. I'm like, do I really want to go play with the kids? And then eventually it did. I ended up playing with the kids. There was a couple of us students. And it was just cool to just see the smiles on their faces, and even just with the students who were interacting with the children. And like when it was time to like move on to the next thing, which was sketchboard painting for the kids and just sharing the gospel. And I don't know, but somehow one of the little girls attached onto me, and I was like, okay. I'm like, all right. So just loving on her and just being there. And she was sitting on my lap, and like we were just like listening to the stories. And so I guess it was shocking too for some of the other students who were aware that I was not fond of kids, and then they're like, look at her, it's like she doesn't even like kids. But yeah, so I actually have a picture. I don't remember her name because she was 3 years old or 2, but I think we kind of debriefed about it like over lunch when we left. And so there was more stories to like why they are there, to why they have this, to why. And God really broke my heart, because to just seeing that little girl, to the why that she had like this and this, and she had no mother, but she had a sister. And it really hurt, but in a way I was thankful too, to just have that experience, to I guess give her that love, to just be there. And it hurts still, but still praying about it to this day, hoping if she's still there or not, that she is okay. Yeah. But that was my highlight and semi-challenge too. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I remember the refugees, and just like, dang. Yeah, at least with the kids I had, they were not like that. They were just rowdy. Like, yeah, I really remember them as like the rowdy kids. I forgot who, but I know someone got hit. And I don't remember who it was, but they done got them. It was crazy. But yeah, thanks for sharing, Jerry.
I forgot about that place with the rowdy kids. I was like,
yeah, because we went to 2 places. So yeah, I don't know if we can say where they were, but yeah, we went to 2 different refugee places, and yeah, the kids were just they were different.
All I remember is Jerry getting out of the van with her Red Bull, and a little boy coming up, snatching it, and then chugging it as he ran away. And I'm like,
Wow,
bro. Yeah. But like it's safe to understand that like they're in a certain situation too, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, it was, not gonna lie, it was kind of hard to extend that grace there. Like, yo, kids.
Oh, wow.
But it was really fun, because they participated in like every event. At least they were willing to play games and everything. But yeah, thanks, Jerry. Cece?
I have to like recap like all of the MITs I've been on. So like my freshman year, we went to Shanto and Black Mesa, and that's when I first met Fish, and I got to ride back with Fish in the gold van. I mean, with her and Will, and we got to listen to music. It was great. We were coming back from Navajo Mountain to go fix. What were we doing? I think we were on the meal team, so we had to go back and start making lunch and stuff for people. I think that's what happened, and so yeah. Well, highlight of that year is that I got to talk to Fishy for the first time. Because Fishy's one of my homies. And so yeah, it was just a good experience overall at Shanto and Black Mesa and Navajo Mountain. I remember several things that happened. Okay. One, Danny was stretching to go get the welder, and he stretched, and he like ripped his joggers, and they went whoosh. And me and Fish just stood there. We're like, oh no. And so Fishy, luckily, she had a pair of basketball shorts underneath her joggers, and her and Danny were roughly the same size, so she gave him her pants. And meanwhile, while I was I helped those ladies cook because they made us food. It was so good. But I mended Danny's pants so that it'll survive for at least the rest of the week. And then I don't know. Oh, okay. So we had Robbie Little. He was one of the mentors last semester, and he's an alumni from here. And so Danny, Reed, and I forgot somebody else. Maybe it was Nick. They were his mentees, and they're bonding as they're going up. And Robbie was like, he faked a heart attack.
Oh!
And he freaked them out.
Oh no!
And it was a moment, and all of that happened at that one spot with that group of us. And we're like, oh my god! He's like, nah, I'm just kidding. We're like, oh, okay, whatever. I was like, oh, and then that's when I learned, because Robbie was a senior. I didn't know him that well, and I was like, oh, Robbie has jokes. That's great. After that, the MIT after that, COVID. We didn't have one, but we did. We helped. IBC became a food distribution place. That's what Classroom 4 did. So we went in there, sanitized everything, and prepped boxes for families that needed it. And then we went out to Great Mountain, and we helped out Great Mountain Bible Church. I think that's the name of the church. And because they were the distribution for the west side of the Navajo Nation. And it was really nice because just those ladies and a couple of the guys, they were just really cool to get to know. They were really grateful for our help, for the 4 to 5 of us that were really faithful to it. Bad experience. I did not like oranges after that. It was bad. No, because they delivered the oranges and we had to get rid of them as fast as we could. So, and part of that we had to go sift through them and clean them out. It was nasty. I was like, I can't eat oranges anymore. So I didn't eat oranges for a good 2 years.
Wow.
I was like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Then after that, Logan and I planned the MIT for Broken Arrow.
Yeah, I think Broken Arrow.
Yeah. And that's just another prime example of Native students coming alongside another Native-centered ministry. And, we didn't do much. Well, we did a lot, actually, like raising the ceiling in the lodge and creating the parking lot, setting down the railroad ties. And I think a good highlight from that is the fact that we had previous students come and help us. I think was really what was moving in us. We're just we all hung out like a big family, and then Fishy stepped on a nail.
Oh.
And I was like, so we're freaking out about that.
Oh my
so
gosh.
it wasn't too bad. So it was a challenge for her, I know, because she really wanted to help work, but it hurt, and so she couldn't really walk.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Memories are popping up as I talk about them. That's why I'm talking about each of them. And then last year when we went down to Phoenix, that was a different experience. Oh my goodness. I think specific highlights though, from last year, I think a lot of it happens during our debrief time. For me, I always feel, even though I don't see it or feel it, God is always working. And I have faith that he's working right now, even in the hearts of where we're going. And still right now in Broken Arrow or down in Phoenix with the refugee camps and the people that minister to them, to the UIM people, to the people of Ferguson. And I can't remember Luke's church name, but we built a fence for them. They were really nice too. found a baby tarantula. It was cute. Then we set it free. I was like, go eat the rodents. And like even up in Shanto, because we helped out Nova's dad with their church. Got to know the people out there. There's a whole roof awning that we did for the church out there too at Navajo Mountain. And then the relationships that were built with the people that stayed and visited houses in Black Mesa. So like it was a blessing. I think all of them have their own thing. Really.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, thanks for sharing, Cece. I appreciate that. I'd like to see your little memories, your flashbacks at Nam. But yeah, how about we talk about where we're gonna go this year? Because it's different. Because we went to Phoenix where it's hot, and now we're going to South Dakota.
There's still under 5 feet of snow.
What?
Yes, I got a picture of it in an email from Tina, the lady who I've been like talking about with housing. And
I kind of wish I knew this now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know how to pray for us.
It's like I need to go shopping. I need to buy gloves. I need to get a mask if it's gonna be that cold. Because on the weather report it said that we're gonna be in the 20s and 30s.
Yeah. So guys, we got a long week, and we have a long 11 days. We're gonna be gone for 11 days, and yeah. So we're driving up there. It's a 23-hour drive, including breaks, but. We're going to be stopping in Colorado and all that jazz, and then we're going to be serving that ministry there. So, yep. What are you guys looking forward to?
Well, as a first-year student, I'm definitely looking forward to the opportunities we have to work and to also meet with the people. Because I'm not going to lie, every time I hear these stories of the people that you guys met, especially like down in Phoenix and all that, like I actually really want to experience that. Like I know it's going to be hard, but it'll be something new. Because the only time I ever experience people during ministries, either working with youth group within on the Navajo Nation or working with the youth and kids at Broken Arrow Bible Ranch. I never really been in that actual feel of ministry of actually meeting other people like in what you guys do at MIT. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm also looking forward to the work because I don't know. For me, I just like helping people. So that's what I'm looking forward to definitely the most.
Just ready to serve. I like it. Yeah, thanks, Emmanuel. I think it's really cool to meet the people. I can tell that you're an extrovert. And I'm like, yeah, people. Woo! I think it's gonna be fun. I think you're gonna really enjoy it.
Nice.
Yeah. Jerry, CC.
I'm looking forward to the relationship building, not just for myself, but even others as well, because I'm observant and yeah, in a good way, but like I'll be in a distance, I'll be like, look at you go. It's like I'm proud of you. So and like from that, I guess just growth as well. Not just for myself, but for others as well. The student body. Yeah, the last MIT, so I really can't wait. So yeah, but I know it's hectic right now, but once we get there, then yeah.
Nice. Thanks, Sherry. Cecilia?
No, I don't. It's not that I don't like my full name. It's more of the fact that I don't hear it a lot. Especially here, it's weird. Only certain people call me that, and I'm like,
yeah, not gonna lie.
And I'm used to it. So when people call me CC, like the rest of the time, it's like, well, I've never been to South Dakota, so it's gonna be a very interesting first. What I'm looking forward to, I think, to be honest, even though the drive is long, I'm really looking forward to bonding with the people that are in my van. Because we have like driving teams, and me and Tim are one of them. And so it's going to be a different experience. Yeah. I don't know what else to say other than that. It's going to be good. And like we've put in a lot of hard work planning it, and I can see that people are excited. So when we get there, to meet the people that we're coming alongside, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, let's do this. And like that's what gives me like the energy boost to keep going sometimes too. But yeah, a lot of it has to do with the relationship building and connecting with the other people, especially the people that we're going to. And yeah, I had something else in my brain, but it's gone now.
Maybe it'll come back.
Maybe. We'll see.
Let's see. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the drive, and not because of how long it is, but because of the areas that we're going to be driving through, and like looking out the window and at like sunrises and sunsets and mountains. So I'm ready. I'm ready for that. And yeah, I've never been to South Dakota either, so that'll be the furthest north I've ever been. And I was talking to Roger Scarborough. Shout out to Roger. So he said that you can see the northern lights sometimes up there. So I'm hoping we have the opportunity to see that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, that'd be
Just
so
looking out the window.
Yeah. So like, I really want to see that. So I'm praying. I'm like, Lord, please, just this once. Just this once. What about the things that you're not looking forward to?
The cold. I'm bony-ish, and I get cold easily, so yeah. And I know sometimes I can have an attitude about that. Like yesterday, just from this walk to the student center, and I get there, I'm like, it's like I already have an attitude, Kyan. I was like, so yeah. And maybe the drive, but I think I'm looking forward to the drive. I've been in longer car rides, so so I'm used to it. Swollen ankles, but we're gonna take a rest stop, so yeah. But that's me.
Yeah. Dang, I didn't know about swollen ankles. I'm like, that sounds like gross.
Well, it's like if you're just on the go and you don't stop to sleep. Yeah.
Dang.
Because like you're just sitting in a bus and then.
That's
yeah, it's sick.
I kind of feel bad about my answer now because I was going to say to drive.
Oh, it's okay. Why?
It's only because this is going to be the third farthest I have ever gone in my whole entire life. And the reason why I'm not looking forward to the drive is because I tend to get not irritated, but just sitting there for a long time and not being able to do much is kind of the one thing I'm not looking forward to. I feel like I might be occupied with my phone throughout the entire trip, or possibly listening to music. But it is true that the whole part of the trip is for us to bond, get to know one another, and get to know people that we don't know. So kind of like Cece, I kind of like her answer that, it'll give me a chance to bond with the people that are in the van with me. Either that or they're just stuck with me and they're just talking to me. Just kidding.
God, it's Emmanuel.
It's such an extrovert answer.
Because honestly, as an extrovert, I feel like people are going to be tired of me. I'm going to be like all energetic, like, yeah, let's go, guys. And they're just like, don't talk to me till I get my coffee. So yeah. That's honestly the one thing I'm worried about. If I'm going to be too much of a like, let's go, guys. And everyone's just like, just not now. But hopefully I can be an encouragement to everyone, just to like, yeah, I hope you guys aren't tired of me. I hope you guys don't get irritated with me, but just know I care about you. I love y'all, and we got this. Yeah. That's good. But now that you mentioned the people, you mentioned the views, and you mentioned the rest stops, I'm not looking forward to it because I hear we're going to a travel center, and I hope they have Subway.
Subway.
Yeah.
Dude, Subway. Top tier.
I don't know why, but Subway from a travel gas station is amazing. I don't know why. To me, it is. Yeah.
Man.
They put something in the lettuce.
Number 13. Burger King lettuce.
I love that clip. It's so funny. Okay. Yeah, Cece.
I'm not looking forward to. I forgot the question. Okay. Well, Emmanuel, also, you should just like join my van, and you can join mine and Tim's like deep conversations. We'll keep you going.
Ooh, I would love that.
Because even though I've known you for so long, I hardly know you.
I hardly know you either.
Things I'm not looking forward to. Well, you know, with how wet our season has been and with how much snow we're getting right now, I'm really done. And I'm trying. I have to try every winter to be really thankful for it, because I know that the Lord is nourishing the earth, and I believe that. And she's like, okay, that means spring is gonna be extra good. And so, but like, this amount of snowfall it's wearing on me, like a lot. And like, to go from a place that has less snow to a place that has more snow. I mean, thankfully, a lot of our work projects are inside. We don't really have to deal with the outside as we thought we would. So, yeah. Maybe also because of the height of physical, like, danger. Like, really looking after, like, being mindful of our surroundings because of the area that we're going into, because of, what is the acronym for that? The missing
Indigenous women.
Yeah, that one. Because that area is really high in that, and so really encouraging our brothers to like look after us. It's hard because I'm like, oh, I'm fine, I can be independent, but I have to submit under that too. It's like, I'm not exempt, I have to be an example. I'm just like, okay. So I think that's, for me, it's gonna be one of the big challenges. I don't think I just won't leave the van. I'll send somebody in with money. I'm just like, can you go get me this? But then, you know, it takes away from like being relational too. And I'm just like, I'll have to like balance it out. But yeah.
Yeah, if we're in the same van, I'm pretty sure you'll be giving me the money.
No, I won't use you like that.
Okay.
Well, that's good. Good
That's
badges.
good. Thank you.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to the things I have to do this week before we leave. That's really the only thing. I'm not a big fan of packing or getting things ready because, yeah, I'm a busy person, and this week my schedule has been really full. And I have some really late nights and really early mornings. So, yeah, it's just this week, which is good because it's almost done. 2 more days and I will be happy. So, yeah, it's just packing, doing laundry, buying gloves. I've been checking everywhere, and my last place I'm going to go is Tractor Supply. Because I'm like, they always have something there. So, that's my plan. But, yeah, it's just the packing. I'm really done with it. I hate packing so much. So much. But yeah. Well, despite that, I really feel like this year MIT is going to be a good one, even though there's going to be a lot of snow. And there's something about it. I mean, yeah, the enemy has been really attacking us lately, and yeah, he's been attacking in a lot of different ways. But that means we're going to do something good. And it's like, what a loser. And then they have me. I hate Satan. He's trash. Screw that guy. He's just stupid. Yeah, so, Satan, I have a grudge with him. But, yeah.
We're calling you out, Satan.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Yeah, after talking about all that, how do you guys feel?
I feel more relief, like kind of letting more, like venting out more, I guess you could say. So, yeah, definitely excited.
Yeah, that's good. Jerry, Cece.
I feel ready. I think we're as ready as we're going to be. I mean, Jerry mentioned it earlier about last things, and this being possibly being our last MIT is just like my body, because I've been doing nothing but planning it. My mind hasn't had the time to actually process that idea, and I'm just like, oh no. I was like, well, we'll wait till the end of the week and we'll see what happens. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna be emotional, but that's okay. It's okay to be emotional, to feel my emotions. But yeah, maybe I'm more prepared than I thought I was. So
that's good.
Yeah, I think just hearing you guys share like the van rides, and I'm like, okay, it's like snow still, but I'm looking forward to it, but not right now because like packing and everything, and still got stuff to do. So like once we leave there Friday morning, yes, I'll be tired, but yes.
I feel that. It's like, I just want to go. Get me out of here. Yeah. So, I guess right now, for the audience, if you want to pray for us, please do. We would really appreciate it for the student body, our vans, our staff, and for the people that we're going to. I think it would really help. And yeah, I guess I'll just pray and close this out and call it good. Okay. Lord, I thank you so much that we as a staff and I'm so sorry, I'm messing up my prayer right now, Lord, that IBC is able to go out to South Dakota and be able to serve part of your kingdom, your people, Lord, and thank you for paving the way in this, that you have set everything up, that everything it actually worked out. And Lord, this was a long shot, but we can give you glory because you did it. And I thank you so much for that. I lift up the student body, the staff, and the ministry that we are going to, Lord. Prepare us as we're traveling and keep us safe as we're traveling. Give us an idea of what to expect when we're there, and Lord, get us ready to fight the good fight, that we are able to fight for souls, that we are able to fight for you and what you want us to do as your children so that we can advance your kingdom. And yeah, Lord, I just pray that you protect us and you protect this MIT time, that you give us hearts willing to serve. And I thank you that we are able to meet one final time as the podcast and just able to give this out to the people, that we're able to tell them about what we're doing and how we're feeling and being honest in that. And so in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. Well, bye, guys. We'll see you in 2 weeks, I believe.
Oh, we got a video next week.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a surprise. Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll see you guys next week. And yeah, when you hear this, we'll probably be on the road. So yeah, pray for us.
Pray for us.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.